Now my hands are tied, but my soul is free as the ocean.
Amen to that.
They're gonna put me on the chain gang, but they can't chain my spirit.
That's right.
Because I carry the light. And that light is called truth. Y'all carry it.
Welcome back to Canoe Live. That was a clip from the film Gospel Hill, which kicked off the Real World Film Festival last night. In his directorial debut, actor Giancarlo Esposito tells a gripping tale of forgiveness in the shadow of the civil rights movement and one town's fight to hold on to its history. And Giancarlo joins us now. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
And I meant to say Esposito.
You did it.
That's how this name should be pronounced. Thank you again. You've been in the acting business since the age of 8. So when did you decide, I'm going to try out some directing?
Oh, you know, I decided when I was about 23 years old, after I did my first feature film called Taps, with some wonderful stars, Timothy Hutton and Tom Cruise, and I loved the director Harold Becker and how he worked with the young actors. But it took me a lot of years to find the right story that really resounded for me, and this was it.
Well, tell us why this story.
I
Gospel
felt
Hill.
I'm of Italian and black heritage, born in Copenhagen, Denmark, raised in Rome, Italy. And when I came to America, things changed for me because there was the struggle of the American black or the African Americans who were still suffering from the slavery and having carried all the baggage from all the years and all the weight of all of that. And I was always being asked to take sides. I said, well, what am I going to do? My mother's black, my father's Italian. And then I started to become very angry, and my best friends became Jewish, and I was out of it for a while. But then I thought I'd be an actor because it would help heal my personality with all of that. But I wanted to tell a story that resounded for African American people, but also all the other people who are always separated by black and white. Europe, you're Italian. You're Spanish, you're French. America, you're black or white.
Yes.
And I wanted to really speak to that issue.
Well, you had the Canadian premiere of the film last night for the Real World Film Festival. What has the response been like so far?
I was overwhelmed last night. I always love coming to different parts of Canada, specifically Vancouver, and Toronto is my favorite. The people are culturally aware, spiritually a little bit further ahead when it comes to the matters of race. And I'm really blessed to have been invited by Real World because I think Real World is the Real World Festival. I know that we have a very big festival here in Toronto Film Festival. I've come to that.
Yes.
But this festival is special. Tanya Lee Williams has really created a festival that it regards everyone from all races, and a multicultural attitude is taken in the city toward film. And so I love this festival. It's very special for me. I was overwhelmed and also in deep gratitude. Full theater. I walked in, the theater's completely full.
That's always a good thing, right?
Yeah, David Annally came, and which I thought was a wonderful honoring of the film and what it speaks to. It speaks to redemption and freedom and moving on and healing and letting go of the past. And you know, in America, we've been working on this idea of change. And this year we realized an African-American president. I think that we realized more than that. Someone who's intelligent is now guiding our country, which is looked at from people all over the world.
Yes. Tell us how this has been a spiritual journey for you making this film.
Well, as an actor, you're always thinking about how many lines do I have and how big is my part. As a director, you're trying to bring people to their best selves. As a director, you have to look at the whole picture, and you're responsible not only for your acting crew, but for all those people behind the scenes. And everyone was behind me. I said, you know, this is my first time doing this. I need advice, I need help, but in the end, I'm the director. I'll have to state what I'm going to use and what I'm not. The journey continues after you shoot a film to the editing room, and you're in the editing room and you're making something and you're just sitting with two people in front of a monitor, and you have to make a lot of decisions. And I'm a guy who goes into a restaurant, and if the menu's too big, I'm the last one to order. So it taught me to be a little bit more specific and to put a lot of my heart and love into a film when people, as last night happened, enjoy it. And some people were taking notes.
Yes.
They came and asked me specific questions from their notes. It meant to me that they really took in the film, the story, and the statement. The statement that we have to move on past any injustice and become more fully human beings.
It definitely sends a great message. Thank you so very much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure to be here.
And Gospel Hill screens this Saturday at Real World. For more information, you can log on to gospelhillfilm.com or realworld.ca. We're going to take a break now, but we'll be back with more on Canoe Live.